This is AI.R. Artists in Residence Broadcasting, coming to you once a week from New York City.
Hello, John Cullum.
Hello, Emily Frankel. How
are you going to introduce us?
Yes, I'm John Cullum.
This is John.
In case you were confused. And this is Emily Frankel.
No, I am John Cullum.
Well,
I am the Broadway star.
Sometimes I get confused about us.
And you're the dancer.
Well, of course.
Of course. Okay. John.
Yes, Emily.
I am a little woeful.
Yes.
I don't think that people are going to want to read my books.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm concerned about selling my books.
Well,
I have a website. I've got all these books. I've got 6 books. And they're ebooks, and everybody that's on Twitter.com has a book that they've written, and Facebook people are already writing books. How am I going to get people to read my books?
Well, I don't know, Emily. I don't think you're so concerned about your books as much as you are about
selling.
That's right. Because I don't think you're going to spend any time trying to improve the books.
No, the books are done.
Yeah, and I think they're good novels, good stories.
But how do you sell? Selling books, to me, selling my books reminds me of selling tickets. Remember when we had our Broadway show? We had a Broadway show. Phil Rose, who produced Shenandoah,
that's right,
gave us this theater, the Alvin Theater on Broadway.
Not for free.
No. And he let us use the Alvin on Saturdays with the Sundays.
Sunday evening and Monday.
And with the stage crew, it was costly. It was costly.
Yes, very costly.
And selling tickets was difficult. Even though at that point we were both fairly well known. John was very well known. Mm-hmm. But I was too. And selling tickets was difficult.
Well, that's interesting because, you know, we did 3 weekends. And
we scheduled 4, but we canceled the third because ticket sales were poor. It's like, this is haunting me. Am I going to have this problem in selling books? I'm not going to be able to sell books. I feel that people don't want to read. People like to look at pictures. I read an article recently that a lot of people are learning by looking at YouTube. They're looking at YouTube schooling.
What are you talking about?
You can go and learn math on YouTube. You can learn logarithms on YouTube.
Well,
there's a teacher named Khan, Salim, I think the name is Khan, K-A-H-N. And I think that people want to see pictures, but not
you confuse me because you're talking about somebody that does that puts up a course on YouTube, and people go and look at it and read it.
No, they don't read it. He demonstrates, and then they follow the demonstration.
Well, all I can say is that I have a Kindle now, and I go on. I look at my Kindle and I read the books I want. A lot of the books I read, I've read 2 or 3 books that you've suggested.
I know.
And I've read, and mostly I like to read classics.
Well, how do we sell books?
Well, you sell books by promoting them some way.
How?
Oh,
you read the opening chapters of my books.
Yes.
And you read them beautifully.
Yes.
Thank you, John.
And we must have sold a lot of books on that, right?
No, we didn't.
We didn't?
I don't think so.
Well, I'm at a loss then. I don't know what to do. That's the best
you
I can do.
You can dance out the book. Let's see you dance out Woman of the Century.
Woman of the Century. You want me to dance it out?
No, be a Woman of the Century.
Oh.
Take a pose. Woman of the Century. Beautiful. I like that. Okay, now be Heart City okay.
This is ridiculous.
Okay, Circle of Ivy. She was heavy. Jill is a good pantomimist. Well, I'm just trying to figure out how to sell books. And I
don't know that we've done very much to solve that problem, but we've had a good time talking about it.
Well, okay. It's just, it concerns me it bothers me to have to sell my own books. Hey,
well,
folks,
let me tell you
wait a
something.
minute. You guys, you sell my books.
Yeah.
You can sell my books.
That's right.
I don't want to sell my books.
Okay. But let me tell you this. I don't think people are not reading. They may not read as much and they may not go to Barnes & Noble and buy books, but certainly I'm reading as much as I ever did, even more. And sometimes I read books. There are plenty of books around the house, but I'm also reading right off of the internet.
Okay.
So that's helpful.
So read more, folks.
Right.
Okay.
Read more Emily books.
But he's Emily.
Yes.
And I'm John.
That's right.
Okay.
Okay. This is turning ridiculous. But we'll see you next week, and hopefully we'll have some kind of solution for you about something. So long. This is AI.R. See you next week.